Few names carry as much weight, warmth, and lasting influence as Bill Gaither. For decades, his songs have lifted weary hearts, filled churches with hope, and reminded millions of listeners that faith can be expressed through melody as powerfully as through words. Bill Gaither's story begins in a small town in Indiana, where music and faith were woven into everyday life. Raised in a Christian home, he learned early on that music was more than entertainment, it was ministry. While working as a high school English teacher, Gaither began writing songs not for fame or fortune, but as simple expressions of belief and encouragement. One of those early songs would change everything. In 1969, during a season of uncertainty and fear, Bill Gaither and his wife Gloria wrote a song that spoke directly to their hearts. The world was troubled, the future felt unclear, and hope seemed fragile. Out of that moment came the song Because He Lives. Its message was simple, yet profound. Faith offers courage in the face of fear, and hope in the midst of doubt. That song would go on to become one of the most beloved hymns in gospel music history. But Bill Gaither didn't stop there. Over the years, he continued to write music that resonated deeply with everyday people, songs that spoke of grace, redemption, and the promise of eternal hope. Classics like He Touched Me, Something Beautiful, and The King Is Coming became staples in churches around the world, transcending generations and denominations. What set Bill Gaither apart was not just his talent, but his authenticity. His music never felt distant or unreachable. Instead, it reflected real struggles, real faith, and real joy. He understood that gospel music was not about perfection, it was about truth. As his influence grew, Gaither's vision expanded beyond songwriting. In the early 1990s, he launched what would become a defining chapter of his legacy, the Gaither Homecoming series. These gatherings brought together gospel legends and emerging artists in an atmosphere that felt more like a family reunion than a concert. The homecoming concerts revived interest in Southern gospel music at a time when many believed the genre was fading. Through television broadcasts, recordings, and live events, Bill Gaither introduced gospel music to new audiences across the world while honoring the pioneers who helped shape it. Perhaps most importantly, he created space for artists to share not only their music, but their stories. Testimonies, laughter, tears, and faith-filled reflections became just as important as the songs themselves. Bill Gaither's impact reaches far beyond awards and accolades, though there have been many. His true legacy lies in the countless lives touched by his music. His songs have comforted the grieving, strengthened the faithful, and offered hope to those searching for meaning. Through his work, gospel music became more accessible, more personal, and more powerful. He reminded the world that faith-based music could be both deeply spiritual and artistically excellent. Today, Bill Gaither stands as a bridge between generations, a storyteller who honors the past while inspiring the future. His influence can be heard in churches, concert halls, and homes around the globe, wherever people gather to sing about faith, hope, and love. In a career spanning more than half a century, Bill Gaither has proven that music inspired by belief can change lives. And as long as his songs continue to be sung, his message remains clear. Because faith lives, because hope lives, and because love lives, the music lives on.